Good marvelous morning. I'm Lauren.
I'm Audrey.
And this is the Midgard Morning Show. We are just two giant nerds who love Marvel and the Marvel community. And we have, I think, annoyed our friends to the point that they can no longer hear anything about Marvel.
Basically, yeah, we annoy all of our friends, so now we're gonna just go on the internet and talk about it, and hopefully it resonates. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Either way, we are now here officially on the internet. Suck it.
Thank you. Here we are.
Thank you.
Like I said, we absolutely love Marvel and everything about it. When it comes to spoilers and teasers or any weird theories anyone has, we are all over it.
Leaked trailers.
Shout out to whoever leaked that Spider-Man trailer.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Telepath.
Maybe that's my mutant power.
Mine is apparently hair that changes color on its own.
We love it. So tell me a little bit about yourself. What is your favorite Marvel character?
Just one?
Give me your top three.
Okay, so I was like, see, for me, growing up as a kid, I was way more into the X-Men. Like, Marvel for me was the X-Men. So as far as top characters, I know it's basic, but Wolverine, love him, love his attitude. What's it to you, bub? Man's an icon. Loved Rogue, Nightcrawler, Magneto, obviously. And then so hard, man, there's so many. I'd probably have to say Vision. I like Venom's cool. Loki, obviously. So anyway, she asked me for one and I just gave her like 7. Suck it. All right, what about you?
Definitely Spider-Man. Definitely in my top 3. I grew up with Spider-Man, even just like the animated Spider-Man when I was little.
Oh, so good.
Weird fact, my mom in the 90s went out and bought a printer for specific stickers so that she could print out Spider-Man stickers to make my sister be potty trained. Spider-Man is all over our family.
A true hero.
Absolutely. And then I gotta say, Wanda stole my heart recently.
Yeah.
With the new WandaVision. Talk about a background character taking over Marvel. And then I would definitely say Iron Man, because I think Iron Man is what kind of drew me into the current Marvel universe.
Yeah. Iron Man movies were good.
Oh, absolutely. And it definitely resonates. And with all of the new content we're getting where we see different sides of Tony, I'm definitely glad that we got the Tony that we did.
Oh yeah, it could have been real bad.
Well, do you have a favorite movie so far in Phase 4? Or a favorite TV series in Phase 4 yet?
So for TV series, it's hard to pick between WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but I'd probably say WandaVision just because, you know, that was the first thing we got fresh out of Phase 4, and I feel like everything about that show was done so well. As far as movies, though, definitely Shang-Chi. Without a doubt, so far, not even Marvel related, it is just one of the best movies I have ever seen, and they are really setting up for a lot of what we're about to see with the new phase, as far as like new heroes and characters we're gonna get, but Shang-Chi was amazing. I'm in love with Awkwafina, so seeing her like in the Marvel universe officially just made my heart so happy. But I mean, the plot, the fight scenes, the freaking soundtrack, like everything about that movie was absolutely amazing. And I promise I will take you on a date to go see it soon because it will change your life.
Heck yeah. I'm excited. I'm really excited to see how this new Phase 4 kind of takes control here with Spider-Man. We all know how much I love Spider-Man. So seeing him, all of our old Spider-Man villains from the original movies, just is a super close thing to my heart, and I am just stoked.
When that trailer came out, I remember because I think you had texted me and you were like, it got leaked, and I was trying to watch the leaked trailer, but like, we know it was a recording of a recording and like nothing was done, and I was like, I can't watch this. So when Marvel was then forced to release the actual trailer, and I was at work watching it, and when Doc Ock showed up and was like, hello Peter, like 8-year-old me, I literally screamed at work because like to see someone from our childhood come back, regardless of the fact that he's a villain, is so cool. And I also love just everyone in the Marvel community has collectively decided to stan him. Everyone's like, yes, King Ock, like come through. And I'm like, yes. And I know you're excited about Green Goblin.
Oh, Willem Dafoe is Green Goblin. You cannot convince me otherwise. I would be perfectly fine with them letting Willem Dafoe continue to hold on to that role and then reverse age him, because let's be honest, I haven't normally been a fan of anyone doing any age reversal, but what they did with Tony to make him look like a young man, they showed that they have the ability to, and I would love to have Green Goblin as Willem Dafoe forever. When the Goblin bomb came through, I was like,
dude, and you could like hear his laugh in the background. I was like, yo.
Oh, the laugh is iconic.
This is the moment we've been waiting for since childhood. I hope that they do the same thing with the eventual X-Men reboot, because I think that is what I am most excited for. I am going to cry a lot. I'm so excited. So we'll see what happens. What about you? What was your favorite Phase 4?
Oh, I would have to say WandaVision, just because I am a big like practical effects person, and Disney released a series where they are talking about all the episodes.
Is it like Marvel Assembled or something like that?
Assembled, something like that. We'll figure it out and we'll put it down below for you guys to check it out if you haven't checked it out already. But it's them talking about all of the behind the scenes, and you have a lot of interviews with the people that are actually in the cast. You get a lot from Elizabeth Olsen, and I, like I said, have fallen in love with her character.
Same.
She just took that to the next level. And with them doing all of the weird sitcom tropes throughout the years, that was just so amazing.
They did like the different time periods and stuff. I loved it. I thought it was really cool.
I loved that you could even be like, oh, I know what that's supposed to be. I know exactly what it is that they're trying to do there.
Like the 90s one, it was like straight like Malcolm in the Middle
100%.
vibes, and like the part where it's like Pietro Maximoff as himself and he just runs out and he's like in the camera like, oh.
Well, speaking of WandaVision, going back to the Spider-Man trailer, there is a little spoiler where people were talking about the date that was circled on Vision and Wanda's calendar in their home as being July 22nd. And if that's the case, and that's what it was, then Marvel definitely had somebody release that video on purpose so that they could drop it like that. Didn't think of that until just now.
It wasn't July 22nd. I think it was like August 23rd. Oh. Or 25th or something like that. And that was the day that the trailer came out. So some people thought that was like a direct tie-in, because Wanda will directly be related to the Multiverse of Madness, because obviously at the end of WandaVision, where we realize the twins are still out there, a lot of people are like, oh, well, they were never real to begin with, but they were in the comics. Her kids became Wiccan and Speed, and I believe Wiccan was a part of the Young Avengers. So like the kids are real and they're out there, but I think it's going to take her, Strange, and my boy Loki to fix it, because you know at the beginning we watched WandaVision and we were like, Wanda broke the multiverse, and then we watched Loki and we were like, Loki broke the multiverse, and then we saw the trailer for Spider-Man and we were like, it was all of you all collectively contributed to this, which we're kind of going off tangent. But speaking of the Spider-Man trailer and Doctor Strange being like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, whatever, you kind of pointed out that you don't think it's actually Doctor Strange.
I am not sure what I believe when it comes to Doctor Strange. We don't know Doctor Strange very well. In this universe, we haven't seen much of him, and we all just kind of assumed that he has everyone's best interest at heart. When it came to Thanos, he was like, you have one shot.
Yeah.
Well, I think that there could have been plenty of shots, and I feel like there could have been the ability to have Cap have saved all of them, and he was just going to disappear anyways. He was just going to go back to Peggy, and it wouldn't have changed anything. I think that Doctor Strange saw an end to get rid of Iron Man, which would have destabilized all of the Avengers, and he got rid of multiple Avengers in the process. I think that he didn't have everyone's best interest at heart, and I don't know if any of you guys noticed. Most likely you have, but he's wearing the Eye of Agamotto in the trailer, which I didn't think was supposed to be possible considering the fact they were destroyed. So
unless the stone's not in it and he's just wearing it, but then again, I don't think that would make any sense.
That would be very silly,
because that was like his chosen thing.
Exactly. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Think that Doctor Strange is a good guy? Do we think he has everybody's best interest at heart? Do we think that maybe he's a Mysterio? Do we think,
or it's his evil what if counterpart?
Oh,
I don't know,
even.
because I do like Doctor Strange as a character, even though he kind of started off as a dick. I do like him as a character though, but just in that trailer, him just choosing to disregard it's not sitting well with me, because his job is to make sure. I mean, you got to think in Ragnarok, as soon as Loki and Thor got to Earth, he
right
immediately
there.
grabbed him up, and you're telling me that he's considering Loki such a great threat, but then when it comes to Pete, I don't know, maybe he's racked with guilt because he feels like it's his fault Tony died, and so he's trying to help this kid out, or he's not actually Doctor Strange and he's working for someone. I don't know. I don't know. Spooky, scary skeletons.
But yeah,
stupid.
guys, thanks for joining us today. If you are interested in what we're doing here and you guys have any answers for us, or if you have any theories about what's going on with Doctor Strange or what's going to be happening with our phase 4 here soon, please let us know. We'd love all spoilers and teasers you could possibly give us. So let us know what you think. Like and subscribe and check us out.